Oh,
He sounds like he's dying.
is he down here or upstairs?
That's,
Okay, so we are live now.
Oh, hello.
Hello. We have 0 viewers.
No, it
great.
says Nina and Michelle.
Oh, hello. There we are.
Yeah.
Good.
And MA.
Is he? Here, wait. Let me close that and reopen it in a regular window. Yeah. Hi. Is he down here or upstairs? Oh, that's a weird delay. Seeing me talking about us. Here we are. Hello, Europe calls Toronto. Hey. All right. Okay.
Hi,
I'm gonna go find my cat because he's running around and he's just gonna bother us. Wait, where did you go, TK? TK.
That's the language she speaks.
There's a bug bite there.
Whatever.
Where?
It'll be funny.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's itchy.
Oh,
I
mosquito.
have
But
one on
Oh
my-
yeah.
I have them everywhere.
you got tons of mosquitoes.
You're outside all the
Lindsay's
time.
doing a show right now outdoors. So
Feasting on me
ah,
every night.
I was telling someone about the story, but like, you know, you're Juliet, you're playing dead and there's mosquitoes like
You're
In
like,
my face. Yeah. That's what you hear, and you're just like, you want to twitch, but you can't. So all you can do is kind of just like flutter your eyelashes a little, and you're just like,
I'm slowly passing away. I'm turning over
I
the
like
dark
breathe
side.
really heavily out of my nose when I'm dead. I'm like,
no, but they like carbon dioxide.
oh, then I won't breathe.
Yeah, just
at
don't
all.
breathe.
I'll
Give it
just be
up.
a really good
Be
actor.
actually dead,
Okay.
and then you'll be fine.
So, tonight's the night.
All right. So, okay, the way we normally do this is, first of all, hello everyone.
Hi, thanks for
So
tuning in.
you guys are watching because you're fans and supporters of the show. We were patrons of it with Dad. And we always like to do like a little bit before and after the real show, just that's extra, that's cool for you guys, like, you know, talking about mosquitoes, fun
Yeah.
things like that. And then but then we'll do like the real start for later, because like next, you know, over the next week I'll edit this into something else, into just the abridged version, and then we'll go from there. So if you haven't already, in the description of this window is a link to episode 104, Party Out. So why don't you go to that link in a different window on your computer screen, and then once it gets to 4 seconds, press pause, and then just leave it there, because that should get you through any ads if they pop up, and then just pause at 4 seconds. It's as soon as the Out with Dad title card disappears, and then we'll later, I better turn off my phone.
It's because Francois.
Oh no,
is
Thomas
watching.
commented on my
Thomas.
thing. So there we go. It's morning already. Yes, it is. Oh, there's my cat. All right, let's get him. I'm gonna take him.
Give him a wave.
Oh, sorry. So this is TK. I'm gonna go get rid of him, and then maybe we'll start for real. While everyone queues up episode 4. It's already behind the scene. They shoot the blanket. Oh, yes, it is a blanket. That's right.
How does he know?
Because he saw
Probably,
me
like,
bumping
moved
into
or
it.
something.
Magic.
So what's new, Lindsay?
You know, just living life,
That's cool.
being a Shakespearean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shows are going well.
Shows are going well.
Mm-hmm.
Dying a lot.
What happens when it rains?
They get canceled.
Uh,
We've had 3
that's not good.
cancels so far,
Oh,
but
3.
it was 40 degrees, so it needed to rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's okay. Heat stroke's not so fun, so
No.
it was okay. Yeah,
Cool.
let's party out.
All right. So so here's the plan for like when we do this. So I figure, because it's a short episode, why don't we first talk a little bit about the origins of the episode, because remember it
Yeah.
wasn't originally planned.
Yeah.
And then I think we'll talk about that before we actually hit play.
Okay.
Because that's cool. And then we'll see what we do
Yeah,
next.
Just chat
And
about.
yeah, because I think we should also talk about well, you read my email I sent the other day. You did too. We talked about it last night. So I
Yes.
figure maybe we'll talk a little bit about that. And then yeah. So how does that sound?
cool.
All right. So
Write it down.
I think this is gonna be a good show, guys. All right. So now actually wait, Kate, why don't you come closer? See, because you're occupied. And then go
That's
that
where
way.
I guess I hang out.
Yeah. Well, I want you to
In
hang
the
out.
corner.
No.
On the stoop.
Well. Now
On
we're
the-
all right. Hang on.
Visual stoop.
I'm gonna tilt the camera down a hair. There we go. Is that better headroom? There we go. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, but then now we're exposing the blanket.
Can't
All right.
have
Can I-
everything in this
Michelle
world,
already
Jason.
knew.
I know, but I'm a perfectionist. All right. How does that look? Look good? All right,
I
good.
think it's great.
All right, good. Okay. So,
I'm ready.
no, you're not.
Headbands on.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, everyone?
Good.
Lovely.
So we are recording this on Thursday,
Morning.
July 30th.
30th.
In the morning.
Yes.
Yep.
And we are presently being joined by a bunch of the patrons of Out with Dad, and we're about to review the 4th episode of Out with Dad. Not the 4th one we shot.
No.
It was actually, I think, the last. It was the last episode we shot after we did season 1. And so I thought we'd talk a little bit about that. But for those of you who are not watching live, who are watching this, the public version of this, after this recording, we're going to talk a little bit more news stuff. So if you don't care about watching the commentary and you just want to jump to that, why don't you go to this time index right here? I'll put a time code right there. Just jump to that, and we'll talk about news that is going to be cool news. So there. Everyone that's watching with us live, you've got the episode queued up on your computers. So why don't you hit play in hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2. So here we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We were going to talk about the origins of this.
You already changed your mind.
I know. I had a whole plan. Okay, let's pause. Let's talk about. All right.
Pause your.
Okay, we pause. All right. So everyone's watching live. Jump back to episode to 4 seconds on your thing. You know what?
This is technically challenging.
I have a better idea. Why don't we just do a brand new start?
I'm into that.
All right. So none of that happened.
Didn't.
Okay. 3, 2. Hi, everyone. Welcome. So today is Thursday. We're recording this on Thursday, July 30th. And we're presently being joined by people from around the world. Actually, guys, in the comment section, there, tell us where you're visiting from. I see we've got people from Italy. We've got people from Belgium. The UK. That's great. So let's, everyone tell us where you're visiting from. I'd love to know everywhere. So this episode, we are going to be reviewing episode 104, Party Out, which is your my favorite episode.
Yeah.
And
I like it.
You like it? Well, it's a hard one for you to shoot. It was a hard one for everyone to shoot. We'll get into that in a bit.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Well, it was the hottest day on record in Toronto that day that we shot it.
That year.
Yeah, it was the hottest day of that calendar year, and it was crazy hot.
We were in the basement.
We were filmed in a basement. It's like one of these century-old homes where there's no air conditioning, and we had to cover all the windows because we couldn't let light in, but we also had to keep the windows shut because the neighbors did have air conditioning, so we had to shut their noise out.
And lawnmowers.
Yeah.
And all that
that's
stuff.
right.
We had to make a sauna.
Yeah, it was so hot.
In order to do it.
Yeah. So anyway, that was fun. So, but it wasn't the 4th episode we shot. We shot pretty much all of season 1. And then what was kind of interesting, what happened is so by this point, when this was the last episode we shot. And so episode 1 and 2 was out already. Mm-hmm. But reading all the feedback that we're getting from the audience is a lot of people are saying, well, they were saying oh, Vanessa's a bitch and why is she like that? And I got the impression that the audience, well, yeah, but I mean, she was being so cold to Rose. And so I was like, oh, we got to talk to the audience. We have to demonstrate to the audience that, why Rose would be in love with this person who's been clearly not so nice, right? So we concocted this episode, and actually kind of all came from the Late July song. Mm-hmm. So there's a song in episode 7 that's the song where Rose has that dream by Late July. The name is eluding me right now.
I can hear it.
Yeah, me too. Beautiful piano bit. Anyway, so I got to know Miss Late July from that song, and then she and I started talking about making a music video because she wanted a music video for this song. Wow, names are disappearing on me. What's the name of this song? The one in this?
It's called.
No, it's not. That's the wrong.
It's called Nothing.
It's called Nothing. Hang on. We should get this right.
It's called that.
Party out with Dad. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. So it is called Sideswept.
Ah!
Duh, right. So
This one is called Steady Beating Drum.
no, but the
No.
Late July song is Sideswept, and that's because she wanted me to make a music video for it. So she gave me the song, she gave me the lyrics, and I'm like studying the lyrics, trying to figure like what kind of music video can we make out of this. But I was still sort of like, my mind was so in out with Dadland that all I could think about was Rose and Vanessa while I was listening to the lyrics. And so I started writing this, and I was at the time where everyone's just like, oh, Vanessa. And so I thought to myself, well, what if I use this song? What if they're like, actually they are listening to it and like they think it's their song? So I sat and had my meeting with Late July, and I told her all about these thoughts. And then because I had written the script and I had like her lyrics, like I even had like as a character name, remember in the script, it just said Late July, and then it would be the lyrics. And I showed it to her, and she's just like, do it. Just make it. I'm like, okay, good. And then basically like 2 days later we were shooting, and then like 3 days later it was edited, and it was like such a mad rush, and it was so crazy.
So
and
fast
it's hot.
and hot and fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So without further ado, shall we press play? And
Yes.
the members that are watching with us live, hopefully you have it queued up to the 4-second mark. And the rest of us, I will superimpose it basically like right here in front of me, which is why I put me, the tall one, here. So, right, here we go. So, press play in 3, 2, 1. Kenny hates watching himself dance in this. It's hilarious.
Like Corey.
I mean Corey. Yes, yeah. And of course we come back to this song in the very last episode of season 3.
Yeah.
And much to his dismay, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. It was. Liz's friend, Lara, that's her song, Lara Martin, and it's a beautiful song. So one of the other things I learned through making this episode is that Lindsay is a great resource for pulling people together.
This is my first casting
It
job.
really was, wasn't it? I mean, these are
cast
all, you know, all
most
these
of this
people.
Party, and then I just kept casting people for things. So that's good.
So you being pulled around by Corey, talk to me about that.
In that heat too, it was just like it was fun, but it was just like such an enclosed space. There wasn't much room to go, and he would just pull me every single direction. So I was like, I hope I don't bump into anything.
Lights look good.
They do.
There's a bit of a flicker to them though that bugs me. That's the problem with the LED lights, right? Is that some of them they vibrate because they don't they have a flicker that the human eye usually doesn't notice, but cameras do. Yeah. And so here's the Late July music. So that was all basically, you guys we didn't rehearse it, you just did it, right?
This whole thing was pretty like improv-y. I remember you being like, can you like choreograph a little dance for you and Kate to do? And I was like, yes, I can. And I was like recording it in my room that morning. Not recording it, rehearsing it.
Your little dance?
Yeah, this.
She's like practicing. She like.
I was like, what are we gonna do? We'll do this.
And you basically just followed along very carefully.
Yeah. I was just like, follow me.
Because if Kate Conway left her own device is dancing, is a lot of the robot. So you don't want to see that.
Do you remember that guy, Will, who was doing the card tricks in that part? He's in the blue T-shirt in the background.
Yeah.
There. He was a really sweet guy, and he actually came back a lot to help, like as a crew person
really?
and stuff.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah, I like that guy. He's doing all magic tricks. Oh my God, you guys are a riot.
This is the day people was like, oh, Vanessa is fun.
Well, that was the purpose of this
Yeah.
episode. We had to like make sure. Yeah. Francois is asking who designed the party decorations. The lights are magic. Perfect, sweet setting for that scene.
Liz?
Who was Liz?
I was late.
Of course it was
for some
Liz.
Yeah,
reason
she was
that
art
day.
direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but like there's a whole bunch of us too. And oh yeah, some actual slow motion.
Yeah. And dancing.
Yeah.
This is why I had so much fun. I didn't have to like really act. I just got to dance.
You had like one line.
Yeah, right there it is.
Well, you had the spoken line before that where it's like, we're so dancing to this or something.
That's right.
That was
Which
it.
is just me. And then that line, Jason like a week or a month later was like, I need you to like
No, it
record
would have
this.
been days later because we had to publish this episode like right away, right?
Okay, so then I'm like in my room because I couldn't get to Scarborough. I lived like way out of town at that point, and I'm in my laptop in a little dorm room with all these new people I'm living with, and I'm just like, I can't love you. I can't love you.
And so she sends me a video file. So it's like a video of her file of her like leaning towards the, she's talking
My
into the
mouth.
microphone, but it's also the lens. So it's like her mouth going, I can't love you.
I want that.
It's hilarious.
I want that to come up on my phone every time you text me.
Oh my God, that's
I love
hilarious.
you.
I can't love you.
So Thomas is just asking if Sarah Robbins, the girl who's sitting on the stairs here, who later actually gets a character name.
Yes.
So she's I think she's a hoot. So I just wanted to keep bringing her back into this thing. And but Thomas was asking, is the same last name as Jonathan Robbins? Any relation? No.
Oh no,
No.
I've never even noticed that.
Yeah,
before.
same exact last name. Yeah. I think they joked with each other about it.
Sarah and I went to school together, so she was one of the awesome people who I said, anyone want to dance in a hot basement over there? You might get lines.
Might get lines.
I think actually in the script, no joke, because she'd been in a few other things.
She came out a lot. She's a
Yeah,
great supporter. of
And
the
so
show.
I think in the script it actually says Rose sits next to a girl who looks remarkably like Sarah
Sarah
Robbins. I
Robbins.
think I actually wrote
But
that.
she didn't have a name for her.
No, and she was still like in the credits. She's just credited as girl on stairs, and so yeah. So this was a big moment for both of us because like it was like a really sad scene where everyone else in the room was all happy and so like I, as a director, I had to think about like the mind space that you were in. I had to like shield you from all the happiness.
Too much of it.
There's your
There's,
ADR.
that's me.
Wait, where were you?
that cut I
You
cut
missed
back
it.
to her.
Oh, dang it.
So that's recorded on her little like crappy computer thing. So talk to us about this process for you, like, because I'd never seen anyone like go to like you had to start relatively cool and then go from not cool down to sad to crying to bawling all in one shot because I didn't want to cut. So what was that like?
Well, every actor has their own sort of way of doing it. I know a lot of actors who can just make themselves cry just on the fly. I can't do that. I need to like I need to think about a lot of really, really dark blue stuff. So yeah, so I was just like trying to focus on just being in a different place. And it is tough, but most film sets, it's like you kind of can't escape it. You have to just kind of deal with all the people joking and having a good time because you don't want to be that, jerk being like, everybody just let me be in my hole here and shut up. Like that's, nobody likes that actor.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like try to be in my own world, and you're really good at least somewhat shielding.
Well, yeah, and that's something like I think it was like making this episode that kind of clued into like that is a job of a director, is to create that space that the actors need for it. And sometimes it is you do have to actually say to other people like, hey guys, less joking right now. And usually right away people are like, oh yeah, we got it, because all this emotional stuff. And
but it doesn't last very long. People start giggling.
It's hard, because it is so much fun, especially on a day like
finale, like the season 3 finale day. I remember that room was like,
yeah, that's right.
What is happening?
Everyone was just like,
I could still remember.
in their sniffles.
I can still remember because like there's the shot when Rose goes to answer the door. And so I knew I was going to cut before the door actually opened, but I just, so I'm like, okay, just go answer the door and then we'll cut the camera. And, but you were there and you opened the door but I was behind the camera in the kitchen and everyone else was in the living room, like just behind the wall there. Right. And then Bruce, I remember coming in the room, he was like, hey, Jason, you know how you told the girls not to go there? They went there. I'm like, really? And like I see them, they already have already crying.
We're probably gonna be talking about this again when we do the commentary for that episode, but it was also like the realization that it was over. Like it was just more like every time I was like, oh, this is the last shot. This is the last shot.
Well, it was designed that way. Like we
so that was
it was
easy
even
place to
that was even like inconvenient to schedule it that way, but it's so important to me. Like the first shot that we filmed this season was the first shot of the season, and then the final was the final, and that was super cool. So Michelle is asking, the episode was shot in the basement of the house that was how did you know that? Yes, that's true. Yeah. Oh no, because it says in the end credits, that's why. Because I say thanks to the legal Fraser. Yeah. So yeah, because that is my aunt and uncle. So
actually, Vanessa's house.
No, the basement belongs to what
But it's
what did the Desiree? That was the name that ultimately Sarah Robbins' character got, and I decided that was her party, Girl on the Stairs. Retconned that.
but that basement is the house where we also
is the same
shot
house.
Vanessa's
Yeah.
house. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. We actually used it in the first season. Yeah, in the first season we actually used a different house for Vanessa's house. Because we shot that at my sister's. The one with the chemistry episode.
Oh right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that was the introduction of Wendy, right?
Yeah.
And so anyways, that was a different house, but it just, when it came time to doing subsequent seasons, it was, it was too much for my sister to be able to help us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It worked out.
that was a fun episode to make. And then I also remember I have this problem, and I really learned it on this shoot too, is that I forget to hydrate when I'm directing. And in the behind the scenes footage, you can actually see someone come up to me like, "Here, Jason, have you drank water?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I reach for the water bottle, and then someone asks me a question over here. I'm like, "Oh," and I walk away from it. So like someone was even trying, I think it was Eric, was trying to make me drink water, and I didn't. And the next morning, I woke up feeling hungover, even though it's just
didn't drink water.
yeah. Although we did go to the pub afterwards.
What pub?
We went to the one on Roncesvalles.
We're Jason, we're 16. We're probably
We're
together.
16. We don't go to pub.
No,
We don't.
fine.
We go home
Fine.
and
We
knit.
do puzzles.
Yes.
Did we want to news? Or
Yeah, hang on. I just making sure we don't have other questions right here.
on the phone?
Yeah. So Thomas is asking, so in the making of Party House. So there is some behind the scenes stuff because that was another cool thing, right? Is because Will Conlon really got into, like, he fell in love with the cameras we were using. So he actually ended up getting his own camera. So this was the first time we were shooting with more than one camera.
Ooh.
So he was camera operating for a lot of the dance scenes. So that was a really exciting experience for him. I know he really enjoyed that, and it was really good for me because we were able to do, more in less time, which on a hot day like that was important.
We were okay with that.
Yeah. So how long did it take to shoot that 6-minute episode?
A day.
Yeah,
Few
but it wasn't
hours.
like a full day. Like,
I think we started at like 11 or something, and then probably went to like 2 or 3,
might have been a little bit more than that.
4.
Because we did take our time setting up, and like we had a lot of fun. And Thomas, his question on my phone there is what was it? It seems really chaotic, and it did seem chaotic, and the sets are kind of, but because we are having a lot of.
Organized chaos.
It's organized chaos, but it's also like it depends on what the schedule's like. Like on a day like that, we had, only I guess 4 or 5 pages to shoot, and we knew we basically had all day, so we could be more relaxed and take our time and allow for more shenanigans. And but then other days where it's like if we got 15 pages, we got to shoot.
Season 3.
Yeah, it's just
In
like
the schools.
yeah, we just so in
Not the schools.
The school.
the school
day.
scenes, it was just like we had to, like, there was just no time for joking around. Or when we did the musical, like, because we had a technical problem that day, and so it's like we had to like reshoot a bunch on the day, and it was just like boom, boom, and like there's no time for messing around.
We'll get to that video.
We'll get to that one.
very
That's a
day.
huge story. So was it hard to light that episode? We're being asked. No, actually, it was kind of easy and kind of cheating because you could actually see some of the foil wrapper stuff that goes on the light bulbs. And I just remember on the day deciding I don't care if people see that, but
No, it's
It's-
meant to be there.
yeah. I went to plenty of parties that were lit just like that, and I think all of the
Film students.
no, that's high school days or like that. No, that totally looked exactly like the parties I would attend, and my high school friends know whose house I'm talking about. They're like, that's what they were like, and there was totally no homage to that. Jules, if you're watching, she had the best parties. So we but yeah, I remember I put some black wrap on those exposed bulbs because they were casting too much light on the background, and it made it so that the all the Christmas lights didn't stand out enough. So I remember that's why those are there, just to block that. But it was backlighting you guys in color. That was fun. So,
technical thing.
So yeah, so what else have we got to talk to? We were saying, news and type stuff. So, well, yeah. So I guess it was 2 weeks ago we did a table read. So a lot of you, if you follow the Instagram, the Have a Dad Instagram, you probably saw that we did a table read of a 240-page script. It was a fun day, wasn't it?
Well, I did have a fever that day.
You did. You were sick.
I found out.
Yeah.
Fever.
I had 5-day fever.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was day 1. So sorry if y'all got sick.
No,
I did not get sick.
we were fine. We don't wanna
Otherwise,
touch
it was good.
Yeah. Well, and actually, and that was because we were. You've probably also all heard me talking about how like the next season 4 episode was going to be titled "Counseling Vanessa," which I've started writing, and then but you were sick.
Got a fever.
And it was so like, well, okay, we can't shoot that, but we've already shot another episode that because of a whole thing that happened with the CBC News, and that was like exciting. So we shot an episode that introduces a new character, and I was kind of like hoping to push it off a little bit more, just because you guys want to see Vanessa with Dad. You don't want to see new characters, so we were like, why don't we just do that one first, and then the one with Owen.
Mm-hmm.
And but now we're doing Owen now just because, well, it's done and it's convenient, and
That's how life goes
yeah
sometimes.
Yeah, but now I'm not sure I actually want to do the Counseling Vanessa episode because so okay, so the 240-page script, the secret project, as we've been calling it, I just don't want to say the title of it yet, but it originally started out as a big like that we would all be, you guys would be the cast and all that kind of stuff, and it wasn't Out with Dad, and then we decided, what, maybe the characters should be Out with Dad. So then it kind of became still a separate project, but then kind of like a sequel, kind of. And now I've decided, it's gonna be so long before that ever happens. I don't want to wait, and you guys don't want to wait for Rose to like see Vanessa again. So like, screw that. So we're untying that project from Out with Dad, I've decided. And so now that means we can have Vanessa in season 4, but we have to make sure we can afford it, because I don't want to do these like cheap episodes. So in the near future, like maybe in the next couple of weeks even, I want to talk to you guys about help for this. I want to create a new Patreon video, so that we can rally new patrons to join us and help us out, because I think we can't do what we want to do and give it justice with which, as great a budget as we have, better than most web series have, quite frankly. It's not enough to be able to do like a season 3 quality episode, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so those are things that's where I'm sort of thinking right now, and so I've talked to these guys about it. They're on board. You're on board, right?
Yeah. I sent an email.
Yeah.
I got an email too.
Yeah. And I've been talking to Caitlin as well. Like, we've been texting each other, and so she because the other thing too is like, well, what about Claire? And it's gonna be hard to shoot Claire things because Caitlin doesn't live in Toronto anymore. She lives out west. So
Road trip.
Driving.
well, but I've been just thinking,
All the way.
I did some
Okay.
budgeting to figure out like how much does it cost to to fly to Toronto, round trip to from out there to Toronto, and it's not crazy expensive. So it's like, I guess like that's the other thing. Like, we got to make sure our budget is big enough that we can afford to fly her out, and she's happy to sleep on someone's couch and all that stuff. So like, we don't need to like put her up.
Couch.
Yeah, so like, we can get her. We just need to get her out here, because I have Claire episodes written, and they kind of don't matter when in the timeline. Well, they do a little bit, because I want them to happen before Vanessa.
Dun dun dun.
I think the moral of the story is
Mm-hmm.
that we're gonna do Vanessa.
We're gonna
episodes
do a
and
lot
Claire
more.
stuff. So just
Season 4.
Yeah, but I gotta sit down and like I gotta like do one of those like walls with all the post-it notes, and
Oh, I want to do a post.
figure out. We gotta do like a thing. Yeah, they're
just convert
fun.
one of your
I know I
walls
missed
in your
the first
room.
one.
Just do it in
Yeah.
your own room.
Yeah, the
Put a bunch
wall
of post-it.
behind us. You may that's another photo you might have seen on Instagram, where it's that was probably on my own personal Instagram, where I chose to show a photo of like the wall with a bunch of colorful post-it notes, because basically what you do is like you write down all your story beats, and then you stick them up on the wall, and then you're like, no, this should happen before that, and missing hole, then you write a new one, you stick it on, and you sort of fill it out, and all the colors mean something different, and
Like a puzzle.
it is, it's super fun.
It's like what we like to do as young people is puzzles.
and instead of going to the pub.
Yeah, no
I
puzzles.
love puzzles.
I know, I'm sure we do. I'm sure
I
you do.
love puzzles, for the record.
All right, so let's let me just make sure we're not missing any other questions. I think we're good. Let me just hit refresh over here, and
Oh, cool.
oh, right. So actually, this one I didn't come through. So are the girls actually singing along, or did you lip sync? I think it was kind of a bit of both.
I think we're singing it.
I think we're singing it because you just added in the track on top. So to keep the beat, we
You know
just
what? You know what?
sang along with the
No.
track.
Actually, I didn't that much. I did. I sort of like. So yeah, we did record audio on the scene. We did have the song playing, and you were singing along with it, as the characters would have been. And but I made the mistake of not recording it properly. Like wasn't using our proper mics and all that kind of stuff. So that audio is actually just the camera audio, and I mixed in the nice, clean quality sound of the song, and then eventually I sort of just drowned out the camera audio altogether. Then it's only the audio from the song as it got more intimate. But then, because that's why I needed to get you to record that line, because we didn't actually record it with the right audio. So there, and then go figure. I used that audio again in a later episode, didn't I?
Yeah, you do. I can't remember what episode, but you do. And I laughed really hard. I was like, ah!
It was the season finale of season 2.
The dream one.
It's
isn't
the
it?
yeah. I had to recycle that audio, which was fun to watch because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. She's like leaning towards the microphone.
I kind of love you.
So I think that's that. Next episode is the blind date with Dad. But I was thinking, but the one after that is so short, so I was thinking maybe the next time we'll do 2 episodes in a row. Yeah. So was it difficult knowing the audience was not warming up to Vanessa or misunderstood her?
I think it was informative. I think it was the best thing that, I don't know, kind of comes out of web series that I always enjoy, is like reading the comments and being like, oh, we can fix that, because that's what we did. It was like, well, that's a very good observation.
Yeah.
Like, why would you like someone who's
because it wasn't a criticism on Vanessa or Lindsay, but if anything, it was a criticism on the writing. And while you and I both knew what was going on in Vanessa's mind, well, obviously so did you, but Rose didn't. Yeah.
3 to find out.
Even just like, we knew that, eventually you're going to see Vanessa's mom, and then, there's going to be a lot of aha and all that kind of stuff. And then you're going to realize, oh, that's where she's coming from and all that jazz. But
I didn't want to wait.
But we didn't want to wait. And so it's, it's an interesting thing about this medium is like, as we're releasing things, the season 1, it was every other week. And so as we're releasing it, it's like you're asking people to wait 2 whole weeks for another, 5 to 10 minutes of story. And that seems like a long time. And whereas new fans of Out with Dad, they may not be asking the same question because they're just binging it. For them, it's like an hour of experience. Whereas for original viewers, it was like several months experience, right? And so I'm finding the same thing with season 4, which is I'm happy that we're doing it the way we're doing it, because with it being month to month, while the wait is excruciating, we get to hear your feedback, and I am sort of, the scripts are being impacted by feedback. My favorite one actually was like someone the night before we shot on the island. Remember, I said, actually you read it too. Remember, someone said like, oh, it's really, how can you break up all the couples? And like all the couples have broken up, and like that seems so unrealistic, which I actually disagree. Like, it's super realistic. After high school, everyone breaks up. So I got Jonathan to
Except my parents. Hey,
well,
Mom and Dad.
my parents are high school sweethearts too. So and actually so are technically Rose's parents, right? So for Rose, it's a weird thing. For Rose, it's a weird thing because she thinks that is the norm, but that's not the norm. Like, really, like, people break up after high school. Like, you try it through, but then by Thanksgiving, it's like, it's game over. So I got Jonathan to just add a line about that when he's talking to Rose in the island outing episode, and it's kind of it's kind of cool to be able to like just react to episodes. And so, so a lot of the big changes I'm talking about, like, wanting to bring Vanessa and Claire back into the story, it's like that's reaction to feedback too. So your feedback matters. Thanks, guys. Will the next commenting video have Will Conlon as a guest? I will invite him. That's a great idea. I haven't seen him in forever. Jonathan runs into him all the time. Yeah. But I haven't seen him in ages, actually. It's terrible. Yeah. So, good show, guys. Thank you for joining us. Everyone's with us. And we'll do it again in a month. Oh, do we have a new question coming in?
Thanks, Nino.
What?
It's Nino saying that he's happy Lindsay's back.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, I really,
appreciate your support.
Because, the thing, I don't know, like, the reason I kept putting off Vanessa being in it is because I wanted the first time for Rose and Vanessa to see each other to be in that other project, and it would have been great. But now I think I'll just borrow elements from that, or I don't know. I'm still deciding. But the point is, look for a new Patreon video coming soon, because I'll explain my thoughts more thoroughly and what budgeting concerns I have and all that kind of stuff. But we can make it happen. So there. All right.
Rockin'.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
And cut. All right. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks to everyone that's joined us live. Because we do this for you guys. So this is super fun.
Like
Anything. Let me just hit refresh on that and make sure I'm not missing out on anyone. Because some people are commenting on the Patreon page, and no, I think we got all that. Oh, you're very important to me. Have an amazing day, guys. The best person I ever meet.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Nino. All right, guys. Let's hit cut.
Bye.
Bye.